hope you can hear me. I don't know. The river's right next to me and it's loud but so peaceful. This is. I don't even know where to start. I forgot my tripod, by the way, which is why I'm holding my camera, my phone. It's like the most unflattering angle, but whatever. Yeah, I don't even know how to start talking about how I feel because my mind is, they call it brain fog, I guess, COVID brain fog or whatever, where it's really hard to articulate your thoughts or string thoughts together or obviously you can tell I'm struggling. I keep hearing something over here. There might be an animal nearby of some kind. Hopefully it's a friendly one. So after I went to America for 3 weeks, I took a couple days off just to kind of like recalibrate. I had horrible jet lag for at least a week and a half, but I was like trying to get back on a good sleep schedule, and after a couple days off of work, settling back in, I started working immediately just to catch up with a million things. You know, the to-do list never ends. I don't want to say I burned out, but I overworked myself trying to catch up with things. So all of the beautiful vacation feels were totally gone, which really sucked. And I don't know if that contributed to like a weaker immune system. But I caught COVID within a couple weeks of returning, and it hit me really hard. It was horrible. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Like 2 weeks of just torture. And anyone out there who has had it bad, like, I feel you. I didn't realize how bad it was, but it was bad. But on top of all of this, I injured myself. My left knee and kind of my left ankle. I injured it before I left for America, actually, and then it got worse in America when we were doing lots of hikes. And now, since I've been back, there's moments where my left knee will just give out. It just is like, nope, I'm done. And I almost collapse. And like even just walking, just not even doing anything strenuous. I have to use trekking poles to go up and down my stairs in my house. So I need to see a specialist. I need to see a physio. I'm doing lots of home remedies, but nothing is working. So my coastal journey, like the thing I've been dying to get back to, my reason for existing right now. Well, not really, but you know what I mean? Like the thing I'm super excited about, I can't do it. And it's just crushing me. It's crushing my spirit. It's just deflating me. I mean, COVID knocked me for a loop. COVID took all the wind out of my sails. And as I was recovering, I was like, okay, well, I'm sick, so I'm not doing anything physical. I can heal. My knee will heal. Everything will be fine when I'm done with COVID. And it's not the case. It's not healing properly or not whatever. Like it hurts constantly. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Like I desperately want to get back to doing my coastal journey. I have 14 miles to go until the end of the Murray County, the current county that I'm doing. 14 miles. I guess ultimately it's going to require rest and probably some kind of like physio workout routine, maybe supplements, who knows. And the other tricky thing about this time of year, I'm blinded at the moment. The other tricky thing about this time of year is that the sun sets at like 4:30. So the daylight hours are so limited. Like obviously I can hike in the dark, but not on certain parts of the coast because it's so dangerous on the rocks. But one of my ideas, I have a bike now. I bought a bicycle. It's a nice bicycle, and I bought some cool gear for it. One of my ideas is that for the longer sections that I know will have like some kind of path, I can use my bike, and that means I'll be able to finish bigger sections during daylight hours before the sun sets. So, you know, drive to the start point, do the section that I want to do, and either get a bus back to my car or just ride my bike back to my car. And I'll have to time it with the daylight. One of the other things I have planned for the future is that I want to kayak along the coast for parts of it. So there's certain sections of the coast. I was looking on Sky in particular. There's certain sections that don't have a trail along the coast, and it looks pretty dangerous. So one idea is to kayak, which would be absolutely terrifying to me. Like, my fear of being on open water. Don't know if I'll be able to overcome that, but I really want to. So the only way I think I can do it is if I'm with a guide or a professional. And I do know a couple people who own a outdoor adventure company. And we went kayaking with them along a beach in Shieldig a few years ago. Don't hit me. And I was terrified, like utterly terrified. And also I have like no upper body strength. So I would have to work on that. But, you know, kayaking along certain parts of the coast would be amazing. And it would give me a new perspective that I wouldn't be able to get hiking on the coast. So it could lead to some awesome paintings and awesome sketches. Like, can you imagine just floating out on the coast, on the water, and sketching massive cliffs that are in front of you? How cool. Like, I could see that from my drone sometimes, and I'm like, oh my God, how amazing would it be to draw that? I would only do it in nice, calm weather and with a professional. So these are some rambles, and I'll keep you guys in the loop, I guess. Until I get back on the trail, I'm working like crazy. I'm working on my next Skillshare class. I'm working on tons of Patreon stuff and personal paintings, and just I'm staying really busy in the studio because that's, first of all, it's my job, but also like I need distraction, because like I said, even going for like walks, normal walks, hurts my knee right now. I'll continue on the trail. Actually, I should get home because the sun is about to set behind the trees. Thanks for indulging my chat, I guess. This is the forest that I was in when we had that amazing snowstorm. I guess it was 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year. I'll have to look in my files. If I find them, if I find the videos, I'll insert a few clips here because it was like the most magical winter day, and I still fantasize about it. Snow, a lot of snow isn't that common here. When you get it, it's like a dream. It's a fantasy. I mean, I had to visit the mother tree. She's so beautiful, and this time of year, it's like being in a paint palette. It's like being on a paint tray. It's like being in my version of paradise. Okay. 1 mile uphill. I did it. I get out of breath, winded so fast. So I'm gonna try to do this a few times this week. I'm sure I'll see improvement each time because that's just what happens.